Hey, 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 thanks for joining us tonight on another edition of Slot Car Weekly.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Woo! It's awfully cold in both of the places where we live. Headgear is in full effect. Today we got a lot to talk about. Let's have a look and see who's in the house first, and then we'll get busy. So let's get started. Also, Todd from Toju Racing will be joining us later. And all I got to say to that is, Metal, we'll see you in a bit, brother. He'll be joining us later. All right. Here we go. Slightly Mad Slot Cars. Thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate it. Even if you can't join us in-house, we're happy that you are at least here. Thank you very much.
They're probably sitting naked in front of the fire again.
Oh, that's TMI. Thank you very much, though. Boy, if that doesn't warm me up, there's not a whole heck of a lot that will. HSF is in the house. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Awesome. Daniel's in the house. Thanks for joining us, brother. Oh, right on. Easy's in the house. How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining us. Awesome. Good to see you.
How you doing, EP?
There we go. Outrageous Diecast with Colt. Thanks for joining us, Colt.
Hiya, Colt. Welcome along.
Very cool. All right. William Thompson's in the house. Thanks for joining us, William. Oh, Susan's in the house. This Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American brethren and sisterin, if that is a word. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I appreciate it. So fast. Thanks for joining us, brother. Absolutely awesome.
Welcome along.
Woo! And, well, wouldn't be a show without Dennis Osborne. Thanks for joining us, Dennis. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. We had Dennis to put a video up today, putting his Christmas lights outside the house and hanging his angels out the window and doing all that good stuff.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Well, today let's get a little mood music. Let's try this one.
Take the lift music.
There we go. We're good. All right. So before we get going, hey Kim, thanks for joining us. Welcome. Good to see you again. Canadian, yeah. Canadian and Irish can hunt turkeys too. Hunt. By hunting you mean going to the local store and taking it out of the freezer? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only hunting I can do.
Yeah, I hunt good. That's awesome. All right. So tonight, before we get going, it is Chop, my dog that just had surgery, cancer surgery. It all went good. He's recovering well, and it's his birthday today. Chop turned 7 today, so happy birthday, Chop. A cake is on the way, and lots of meat treats. So thanks, brother. Awesome. Love these guys. Just love my.
So he get loads of treats tomorrow after the Thanksgiving dinner, yeah.
Yeah. Just like that. So we've both been very, very busy this week. Harry and everybody who's been watching Harry, we're all wondering what is going on in that destruction. Did you hear me? I didn't say construction. I said destruction zone. And, well, I personally am curious to hear what's going on. So let's ask Harry. So, Harry, what's going on?
Nothing really. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, I needed to change the room for 2 reasons. One, my back. I got a pain in my back, literally, like getting under the track. Every time a car deslotted, I'd climb under the track, go to the other side, and it was just, it was too much. Every time I open and close the window, the plugs were on the other side, under the track on that other side, and I just decided I'd like to be able to walk and just marshal the cars and do me scenery and just walk. And the other thing is, I wanted to build some mountains for my RC crawlers, and I wanted to put them on. They will portable. They will go on top of my slot car track. So when I'm operating my RC crawlers, I need to walk beside them and look what I'm doing as I go up hills and stuff like that. So
Oh
it has
man,
a
yeah,
double purpose.
yeah,
And you know yourself, Dan, a lot of people, after about a year with a plastic track, you start thinking, maybe I'll change the track. You know, I find after about a year, people do be thinking, maybe I'll change it up a bit.
right. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys capable of staying with the same layout for its whole entirety, or do you like to change it up a little bit? Because I know, I like to sort of set it in. I know there are lots of people who like to change it up lots. So what do you guys do? Do you like to change it up, or do you like to keep it steady and solid?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to hear how many guys have had the same track for a number of years without changing it.
Yeah, I agree. Harry does a really good job with his carpentry stuff. It just seems like it just all happens easy, but I bet he's fighting. I bet he's fighting behind the camera.
No, it's actually, no, it all went quite smooth. I mean, if you look at that garage track, that whole floor, I didn't do out concrete, I built myself out of wood. So that whole floor was made from wood and all. So I'm quite, my angles usually don't work out. I don't know the carpentry tricks for getting, 25-degree angles. And so usually I just do it by eye, and it usually works out.
Right. Oh, and this is exactly it for me, Daniel. I'm in way too deep to be changing anything, man. Holy cannoli. Yep. Oh, yeah. See, Clearwater, Greg, you're a good example of someone who likes to change it up, and I think we like watching you change up your set. I think everybody likes, just anybody for that matter. I mean, really, we're all interested to see what other people have. That's just human nature. So
and quite often you have a track you're happy with, but you might have one particular turn that you just don't like,
right? And then that starts, you'll just change this corner, and then once you change the corner you realize, now things aren't matching up, so you're just going to add a little or take a little, and then before you know it, it's
like you, Dan, let's just knock the wall down.
Knock the wall. I need another 5 feet. The wall's got to come down.
Sweetheart, I have an idea.
She was probably pretty happy because I put that wall up. One day she came home from work and the wall was up. She's like, what the is going on here? I'm like, I thought it would be better if we just sectioned this off for storage so you didn't have to look at it. No, not really. That's not really how. That's not a good thing.
So but yeah, actually happy the wall is gone again.
Yeah. Well, it makes the basement look so much way more open. Like, there's lots here. Yeah, right? You get to the end and it doesn't line up. Oh my gosh. It's just crazy.
Well, that's what happens to me, but I have to cut my last corner didn't quite line up, but I just have to cut 2 of my straights. And of course the straights, they never work out as a half straight or the third or quarter straight. It's always a piece that you have to actually cut the plastic track and rebuild it. So
right.
I'll get my angle grinder out in a couple of days, and I use my angle grinder to cut the track.
Well, there you go. Whatever works, right?
I'll video that. It doesn't take long. It's like...
Oh, that's awesome. So, okay, tell us about the plans. What's the plans then, Harry? What do you got in mind?
The plan for what, Dan?
Your track, brother. Your track.
Oh, the track. Oh, well, I already have the basic layout. I'm very happy with it. A little bit of a small downhill, nothing too major. And it's looking good. I knocked me back out today, carrying some wood around. So I hooked me back. So I'm going to take a break for a couple of days. I've got a video done that I did today. I'm going to stick that up in a couple of days doing the track. But now that I've knocked me back out, tomorrow I'll probably go out to the garage and do that Sky Electrics Ford Escort test run and crack run.
Well, the crowd likes it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Woohoo! But the track now, all my grass I've cut has to be recut and reshaped, and I want to try and make this one a little bit more interesting as regarding scenery and stuff. So I've ordered a couple of those amazing signs that Magnetic Racing do, Ian and Doug.
Oh,
So they should
fantastic.
be coming within the next week or so. And so now I won't put them up until I have the track ready. But I want to make it a bit nicer, a bit more scenic than the other one.
In the immortal words of Hannibal Smith, I love it when a plan comes together. You betcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. When it's in your mind and it's just all flowing out the way that your mind is seeing it, because it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes things get a little skewed from here to there, but it's
Yeah.
nice when you have a general plan. But that's why I always say sort of keep your plans loose, because you got to
Yeah.
be able to just flow a little bit. And,
Yeah.
you know,
But I actually drew my plan out. I showed my plan when I started the project. I had drawn it out on a whiteboard, and I showed it to the guys on the whiteboard, and it actually worked out perfect. That was just in my head what I wanted to do. And when I did it, worked out perfect. Just have to cut a couple of straights and job done. So very
Right.
happy with it. Yeah, progress went nicely. No big disasters so far.
so far. All right. So far. Well, that's good news, man. It's about as good news as you can get, I guess. It's looking good, though. It's looking good.
Thank you, Dan.
And
Thank
you think you're going to be able to use this in the deep of winter or no?
Which one? Well, this is the indoor one, but
Right,
one
the
they
indoor,
burn-
but for the outdoor, will you be able to use it at all in the winter, do you think?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of a bit of cold. Like if it's minus 15, I'll go out and race. You know, like it's, you know, I remember my brother-in-law before telling me he was passing by the first winter I was here, and I was out fixing the gate in minus 20 wearing a t-shirt, and he said, "Would you tell?" He rang my miss. He said, "Would you tell him to get in off the road in the t-shirt and this cold?" I was like,
Ah.
"Grand. I'm like a whale. I've plenty of wind. I'm fine."
Nice.
So no, I will go out. It'd be good fun racing, and people see my breath as I'm breathing and everything. It'd be. I'm very interested how hard the plastic track becomes and how the tires and the cars operate at minus 15 degrees. You know.
Oh, boy. And
Interesting.
minus 15, I think you're being generous, aren't you?
Well, minus 15, minus 20. We've got to minus 25.
Gets to minus 30 here often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, with that, we don't get too bad. We get to minus 30, but you know, you don't feel the cold here. It's well, I don't, but it's not like in Ireland in the winter. It's just miserable rain all the time, and it's windy and rainy. Where when you get the snow here, it's just a different type of cold. It
Right.
doesn't get in on you as much, you know.
Yeah,
And that's the weather report.
that's the weather report. Yeah, that's there you go. So all right. So the deal is indoor. Do we have a timeline on the new track or an up and coming video for said new track?
I have visitors coming the 16th, I think the 16th of December. So I'm hoping to have it up and running as regarding with borders on it and barriers so they can enjoy racing. The scenery won't be finished or probably not even half finished, but they'll be able to race on the track. So that's the plan. A couple of weeks, I hope to have it running fairly nicely. I have to order some borders. That's the worst thing. I have to order some more Carrera borders from France.
Good night, Easy. Good night, Colt. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I appreciate it. And if that, did I miss Susan too? Susan on her way out. Excellent. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Please don't try that at home.
That's the turkey sound. I
All
believe
right.
Thanksgiving is. I googled Thanksgiving today. I believe it's in some parts it's actually more important than Christmas Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
because we don't do it in Ireland and we don't do it in Latvia. So.
Oh. Here's Doug. Doug Verbird's joined us. Thanks for
Hey,
joining us,
Doug.
Doug. I
Welcome up.
appreciate it, brother. Buying a new phone. Check this guy out. All right. What'd you buy, Doug? What'd you get, brother? Me, I can never seem to have the latest thing, just the new of the almost latest thing. So that's how it goes with me. Okay, well, I guess that leads to what I've been up to this week. The track, I've been doing printing stuff for the track like crazy, absolutely like crazy. I made the run-up machine. It's a run-up. It's a tire cleaner, which works really good, as you can see. And it does tire sanding as well. I'm selling these if anyone's interested. I've made a couple of them. Now, is anybody interested in 132 scale figurines? I have the 5 Fast and Furious characters. Vin Diesel. Paul Walker. Han. Gal Gadot. Or Gadot, however you look at it. And Brianna something or other. This is Vin Diesel's sister, I do believe. So I have those 5 guys available for sale too, if anybody's interested in that. And the proceeds do go towards the surgery for Chop. So anybody who's interested, I thank you in advance. PM me if you're interested. So yeah, I've been completely busy. I'm working on a roof piece here. These just stack against each other like terracotta tiles or terracotta roofing.
Yeah, like corrugated roofing, like similar to.
Oh, yeah. Samsung S24. So these will stack against each other. I'm busy printing so many of them right now. It's ridiculous. I've been super busy. Oh, and my biggest thing I think that I've done this week is I finally did a prototype for the HO scale track, switch track. So this is it. You can see the HO car right there sitting on it. And this is just a prototype. This just shows that I can print it with my printer.
That's brilliant.
So the next step is to put the switcher in there and run my digital HO cars for the very first time while switching tracks, switching lanes. This is just a prototype.
You could try a manual switcher first just to make sure it all works, yeah?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Just a little turn one, like a little hockey stick that'll just bump it in the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And, right. So don't look into this too hard, guys. This is just, once again, proof of concept again. Can I actually do it? The answer obviously is yes. So the next step will be to print a piece that corresponds with the actual piece of AFX track, because here's the difference. Okay, here's my printed track and here's AFX. As you can see, there's no possible way these will line up. What I'll have to do is I'll have to make a splice track that'll go from the AFX size track to a larger size track, because I need a little room for the switching to happen. There's not enough room to put a switcher right there. There's just not enough. You need a little bit of travel space, and not only that, but I can't put any tape between there because the cars will short when they're crossing the tracks. So, yeah. So the idea was this piece will be like a foot long, and then there'll be 4 of them that make the actual switching track, much like Carrera, who takes 2 pieces of track in order to make their switch, right? So that's what's been happening with me lately. Been going absolutely crazy with the yeah, yes I can. All right, let's invite.
He's looking for turkey now.
Let's invite this guy.
He's looking for Thanksgiving dinner. He'll be at your door.
He'll be at my door. You're not gonna get any turkey dinner at my door, though, bro. Today not Turkey Day in Canada, and we don't even have turkey. Oh, do. Where is Toju? Yeah, so that's been keeping me way busy. I've been working on. Oh, he found it. I've been working on projects for slot cars and that kind of thing. So, I'm really trying to make the best use I can of the 3D printer in this particular moment to make a little money. I guess there's no spare money right now, unfortunately, but there are worse things in life. And being without my dog is probably one of the worst things I could think of. So that's how that rolls. And it just appears Toju will be joining us momentarily. He seems to have found the link, and William Thompson's having a goose. Someone's having a goose.
I've never had goose.
Canada goose?
Never tasted goose. Oh, it's all as much the same, I presume.
And of course, I'm always printing cool little toys.
Them figures are cool looking. If you had somebody with some of these cool looking custom cars and those figures standing beside them, even for a diorama sort of thing, look great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Fast and Furious fans out there.
Yeah, well, they are super, super good looking. You know what I mean? They look really nice. Really nice. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get it.
We're hunting for Todd.
Todd's not quite here yet. I'm getting a little excited. Woo! DK Moon's in the house. Thanks for joining us, brother. ATST, you betcha.
Hi, DK. Welcome along.
Yeah, we think we caught it early enough where it will actually make a huge difference in his life. So it's good. He's a purebred American Rottweiler. So I don't know what that'll mean for his recovery or longevity. We'll see. I don't know how long Rottweilers live for. We rescued him, so it's not as if and then we had him tested and found out that he's a purebred American Rottweiler. It's like, what? And they found him on a reserve. It's like somebody brought him up north. So yeah, very interesting. All right, Todd's in the house. Dojo metal.
We got him.
Let's see what he looks like up close, everybody. There he is.
There he is from the new camera. Hey, Todd.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Harry. Hey, Dan. Happy Turkey Day.
Hey, brother. We got you on
dark in here. Sorry.
Looking good.
A little dark in here. Sorry about that.
That's the new camera angle.
Yeah, that's the new angle. I'm thinking about moving it over to trying it over here and seeing if it's any better there. On the other
I
side.
suppose, Todd, that's what I was thinking on your post, Todd. I wonder, it really depends on where your drivers are going to be standing.
Well, and that's what Joe brought up, and I never thought about that, and that's exactly what we're getting at, Harry, because everybody's going to be standing right here.
That's not good. Yeah.
And that way you're not looking at the back of their skulls.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Right.
But same angle, but on the other side. Same sort of distance away, but on the other side sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to give that a go. I might test that while we're on. Hey, Dennis. But yeah, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. It's good to see you guys. I figured I better put a cool hat on, so I hope I did okay.
Hey, let's see. Hang on. Yeah, it'll do. Woo! Awesome.
And we got our Slayer shirt on. So, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Richard. I appreciate your comment. The answer to that is currently right now, I guess the easiest thing I could do is just work on a pit lane changer, but it'll be all digital. Everything will be digital switching. So, yeah, I guess that's what'll be happening. I've already done all the switching with the HO on the Carrera track. All the cars switched as they should, as the Carrera cars do. And I've ran 4 cars on an HO track that had a digital CU running it, and that way I was able to control 4 cars that were digitized that are once again HO on the same rail. So somebody once asked me, what does it mean to be digital? Well, it means you have 2 cars running on the same rail in full control of each car. That's digital. So what do we got going on here, brother?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
You betcha.
Oh, well, I was going to do that camera testing. So here in a second, I'm going to move that camera over here live and everybody can see it right here now. So how about
Awesome.
that?
Sounds good.
So yeah, we're just trying to, sort all that out and get good angles. I've been doing a lot of the live racing on Friday, which is working out pretty good. We're having fun with it, and we don't have to tape every race, which is kind of cool. So I don't know, So just trying to make it better,
Yeah.
I want to try to do some sort of a blimp view. I just haven't figured out how yet. I've got a few ideas. Especially if I could make it move around, you know what I mean? Like in the old Wide World of Sports days when they'd give you the blimp view.
Oh man, yeah.
You
Love
can put
that.
some sort of rail with wire on it and connect it to the blimp and get it to
What about
keep my hand pull it across.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Harry.
like clothesline? Use a clothesline,
Yeah.
I want it to be automated. I don't want to have some poor schlup, sitting there.
Well, whoever loses the race has to operate the blimp for the next race,
Yeah, that's an idea, Harry. I like that.
Oh my gosh, hey, that would be the thing.
That's funny. That's very funny. So yeah, the wide angle camera works pretty good, and I got it on a Black Friday deal. I think it was like $40, $43. So.
What's the make?
Oh God, I knew somebody was going to ask that. Nexigo.
Oh yeah, right on. That's good quality.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I dig it.
So you're gonna break this bad boy out on us right away here, or what?
What do you mean?
Is this the wide angle view we're currently looking at?
Oh yeah, that view is the wide angle view.
Okay,
if you give it the full screen, it'll show everything.
Yeah.
Clearwater scam. Yeah, Clearwater ordered one too. Hey Greg, how you doing, man? Happy Turkey Day. So yeah, it's cool that it catches everything, but from the other side, hopefully I can get the people racing too. But I'm actually kind of worried that it'll be too close to the track, and then I won't have the full view.
Yeah, you're losing a bit of distance with the wide angle. I could see you'll be closer to the track from the other wall, yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I'm going to move it to like here. And then we can you might even be able to see Smart Race when you're watching it live then. So I might have to leave it here now that I look at that. Because that's the TV there, I just don't have it on. It'd be nice if the guys watching could see Smart Race, because this camera has a good enough resolution when it's full screen by itself that you probably could see it. I just got to make a little mount for it. I just haven't gotten to that yet.
Huh. How about if you look at it, do you have a view going from the long end there?
Well, that's where you mean down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we usually filmed from.
Okay.
I've thought about, I haven't tested the camera down there yet.
So this is your other spot here. Can you go stand in front of the table maybe and let's have a look and see what's going on there when you're in front of it? Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's with a couple people there, you won't be able to see the track at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about that too. And I had it down here to the left just a little ways, and I'm thinking that might be better, and it gave it kind of a perspective view.
Okay, how about this one, Todd? How about if you left it where it is right now, okay, at that height, but moved it closer to the table while tilting it downward slightly, because you have a lot of wall space in the back.
I'll have to put something up here in the ceiling to do it, but you're talking about, hang on, we'll try it.
If you can maybe just hold it there.
All right, I'm trying to see here, hang on.
And the other question I had for you, Todd, is have you got wired controllers or wireless controllers?
Both.
So why can't the lads stand to the right and left of the track?
Oh, they certainly can.
You know, I mean, okay, I don't know if you can see the pits from the other side, but if you can see the pits on the other side, you can just tell the lads go over and stand on the other side.
Yeah, that little bit closer kind of took away the far end there. I'm just kind of holding it, so it's kind of backwards. So sorry
Yeah.
about that.
I see Dennis has a good idea about the pits. Put a train track on the ceiling and let the engine tow the blimp around underneath it.
That'd be cool.
Good idea,
You know,
Dennis.
what if you're on an angle? What if you
Well-
moved it over to, if you're facing the track, if you're bumped it to the right, other way.
You mean that way?
Yeah. Go that way, like to, yeah, and now face it at an angle at the track.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Because that's, yours is kind of like mine a little bit, where mine's shaped like a large L2, and it's a pain in the,
Yeah, I
might
call
wanna
it the
think-
dog leg.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, Dan. If Todd goes over to the right-hand side, so to the side you're standing on now, Todd, if you could put the camera on that side at like a 45-degree angle, is that what you're thinking, Dan?
yeah.
It's hard to get set up, isn't it? I've only one place in my garage where I can get most of the track
Yes.
with the camera. So
It's a pain in the
again, I'll have
buttocks.
to make some sort of a plate to go on the wall that I can sit my phone into the plate.
All right, it's gonna get weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Kim is saying the hangar is close by for the.
Uh-oh.
Super extreme close up, blah.
What was that big wad of cash on the ceiling there? Just above the... What was that big rolled up collection of dollar bills up there we saw?
No, there's no money up there. I wish.
You wish, yeah.
All right, bear with me here.
Well, there's plenty of pipes there.
Here's the
Camera
problem.
on.
I'm gonna have to sneak it in right there, because that's only one more over, or maybe in there.
Yeah.
So let's see what we get here.
Well, you could mount it on the beam anyway, like later on.
You got
Yeah,
a
that's
defender machine?
that's the plan. Well, yeah, we could always certainly just try that. Like right here.
Yeah. I'll turn it just a little bit. Right.
You've got the full track in there. Okay, you're only clipping a tiny bit, but you've almost got the full track.
Is that a defender machine?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
defender's
that's
on there.
Defender.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Stop everything. Let's have a game of defender.
Yeah.
No,
Let me power it up. It's
Yeah.
got it's got all the old Williams games on it. Sinistar,
Oh, man.
Robotron, Moon Patrol,
oh, Moon
Defenders,
Patrol. Oh gosh.
Defender, Stargate, Bubbles, and there's one more, but I think not Black Widow. That was
Bubbles.
on
When you
Stargate.
say bubbles, you mean Bubble Bobble, right?
No, I've got Bubble Bobble on one of them, but no, it's Bubbles. It was a Williams game where you were in the sink, and you had to scrub these bubbles out of the sink. It's actually kind of a fun game, but it sounds dorky, but it's not. But let me turn them on here.
Look, Dan, there's the Defender.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
That's a Defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a Defender. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your unboxing vid, but I haven't got to watch it yet, Harry.
Oh, they're great cars. I'm very impressed with it. I had a little mess with it today in my slot room. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
All right. We got Defender in the house.
I never played those games when I was young, Dan.
Oh, you
I
did?
never went to I never went to a place where you could play those computer games.
Oh my gosh, I pumped tens of thousands of dollars a quarter at a time into those machines.
Yeah.
Shit. And by the amount of games and pinball machines that Todd has, my guess is he's pumped probably the same amount and got tired of it and just.
Yeah, there's bubbles right there.
Oh yeah.
Hang on here, we're having technical difficulties.
Okay, so this is a camera stand you have right now?
Yeah,
Well, why don't you just put it on the camera stand?
because then it's in the way of people.
Oh,
And you wouldn't have the height either.
right.
Okay.
Let's
But I reckon your angle's good enough if you just get the guys to stand each side and not block the track.
I'm sorry, Harry, what'd you say?
I was saying, I reckon your camera angle that you did the last minute ago that me and Dan were talking about, that's quite a good angle. As long as you can get the boys to stand to the right or the left, and they can still race and we can see the track.
Right, we'll fiddle with it, that's for sure.
Yeah. That camera angle is great because you can see everybody's bald patch when they're racing.
That's
All
important,
right.
right?
You know,
Alright,
your friends will say, I haven't got a bald patch. And everybody tells them, you have. Well, now they'll see.
So fast it blew your hair off.
All right.
Oh, berserker.
Robotron's the best.
Oh man, Joust. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I suck at that game really bad. I'm pretty poor at this too, but I'll do my best.
Right. Joust just looks like a bunch of people riding turkeys. Oh man. How's this for a slot car show, people? Bet you never seen anybody play Defender on a slot car show. Eh? You seen it here first. Gosh, the amount of money I spent actually playing this game while wearing roller skates.
Oh shit.
Like they had these games at the roller derby place, don't they?
Roller rink.
Oh yeah. You'd spend all your money and you wouldn't have anything to eat.
Right? We used to go there to literally play pool with roller skates on, play video games with roller skates on, and do the speed skate. When they announced the speed skate, we all went retarded. Because it was, how fast can you go?
I tried roller skates. I got about 2 meters and fell on the ass. That was the last I bothered with roller skates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried ice skating. I got about 4 meters and fell on the ass.
Yeah, roller skates, something that was pretty heavy around here. There were like 3 roller rinks. Now there's none.
Yeah, it's all gone now. They still do ice skating here now because, as you know, probably like yourselves in Canada, ice hockey is very popular in Latvia.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
have it in every town.
Yeah, right? As soon as I seen this, Doug, I was like, okay, we got to at least have a look at it, you know? I haven't seen a Defender machine, actual machine. I mean, I could see this one on like a game platform, but it's not like standing in front of it with the joystick. You almost rip off the machine when you change directions. Hey, Todd?
Yeah, what? I'm sorry.
No, you're yanking on that joystick really hard, eh? When you're changing directions in that game?
Well, no, it's got the reverse button. It's actually got the layout that it should have. Check it out. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So here's your reverse button. Thrust, fire. One of these is hyperspace. Oh, there's the smart bomb. Thrust, fire. There's reverse. So it's just like the Defender machine actually was. That's kind of cool. This cabinet that I picked up, it's actually a Tekken 5 cabinet. And
Oh, yeah.
so it has these. Go back to this. Who cares about me? It's got all these buttonholes here. These are buttonholes. They're covered up. Since
Right.
it was a fighter, it had the dual joysticks. So it's really great too because who cares about this? Here, I'll show you. So like if you guys recall, Robotron used 2 joysticks.
Right, because one was for move, one was for fire,
Yep.
right?
So you can play Robotron like a champ.
Have you ever played the Defender version with the buttons? Only buttons for steering? Oh my gosh, eh? It just disappear into the arcade for hours.
Ah!
Right, yeah, the Atari cartridge wasn't as nice as the actual.
Oh God, no! It wasn't bad though. Only the rich kids had Ataris. Those things got magnets in them. I swear to God, they're like slot cars.
Oh, you see, this is what I go to whenever I go to arcade now, I go straight for the pinball machines.
Yeah, my Black Knight, we got it fixed and it blew up on me.
Oh yeah, right.
Now my guy's gonna come look at it. We'll see.
424 pinball machines. Holy mackerel. Isn't it crazy how big the boards are in those old machines?
I'm sorry?
Isn't it crazy how big the boards are in those old
Oh,
machines?
yeah. Yeah, they are, the old ones. Well, my new one here, the Arcade Legends, it's not working right now, but it had just about every video game there ever was just on a thumb drive, and you just loaded it up into an emulator, and boom, you're playing it.
Right.
I'm going to be dead here any second now, trust me. Told you.
Bam.
So let me get, you know what? I've got a tall tripod. I'm going to take it and put it there and see what we get.
Sure. All right. Well, let's let him get to that. Where are we here? Let's do this one. Here we go. All right. So I've been using my cleaning truck lately, guys. The cleaning truck works awesome. If you don't have one, make sure you pick it up.
Hey, Carrera Slots has those for $50 in stock right now.
Oh, nice.
So FYI.
And they do work really good, guys. They do work good.
I've got the thing that just pushes along, which is pretty much the same thing. So I didn't bother getting one of those trucks. If you know what I'm talking about. This thing here.
Oh, yeah.
This works really nice, and you can just change out whatever you need. Right now I've got a terry cloth on it, and you can wash these, and you can use a Swiffer cloth too. And they even get in the groove a little bit too if you put the Swiffer cloths on there and don't poke them through.
Right.
Which is pretty cool.
Nice. Well, we got to keep the tracks clean.
Damn right.
Especially with all the racing everybody's doing.
All right, it's going to get weird here.
My track's covered in sawdust now, so I'll have to vacuum the whole track before I can race again.
You're gonna have
Everything's covered in sawdust.
Yeah. It's amazing how that happens really easily, though, right?
Oh, it's everywhere. But it's great. I go into my room and I make a big mess, and I'm not disturbing anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the height definitely because you can't see the track unless it's way up.
Now I can get it up. I can. There's a joke there somewhere. I can go about. There's another joke here. About 6 to 7 more inches up, but this is just as high as the tripod will go. But it'll give us an idea of what we're trying to achieve.
That's what she said. Hey, babe.
But you can see the whole track there, Todd. You know, at least you can see both corners.
Yeah, let me see. I can get a look at it now here.
Just needs to come over a tiny bit to the left.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the other way, Todd.
My other left?
The other way, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, back over to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. No, too far. Back again. Little bit more, little bit more.
Up.
Stop. No. Go back. Go back the other way. Okay, stop.
Maybe more of an angle.
You can see that. Oh no.
Gosh, I don't know how long I sat there and screwed with my cameras trying to get the good angle. I don't know, man. An
Well, I mean,
L-shaped
it's
table
not on
is
there, but you need to be higher up to get to see the back end of the track. That's the height.
Well, I don't know the height will help, Harry. It might, but it's not really. It would need to go back a little more, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, that's about where it would be if I was to mount it on the beam. It would just be a little higher up. I don't think it would give me any more width.
And like, were you not happy with your existing view from the end of the track that you had before?
Well, we could always try that again too. I'm just trying to find what's best. That's all. Whose dog? That's an awesome dog.
That's Chop. It's his birthday today.
Hi, Chop. Happy birthday, buddy. He's beautiful. Where's Phoebe at? Phoebe, get in here.
I don't know if you could see his surgery is right there on. It's too dark.
Yeah, darkens up when you go close.
So that's Chop.
Yay! Happy birthday, bud.
Happy birthday, Chopper. He's got lovely eyes.
Aw.
Thanks, bud. Happy birthday. I like your bow tie.
We got cake and bully sticks.
Cake and bully sticks for everybody. Yeehaw! Oh. There's Jangle too. Come to say hi. Hey, bud.
You guys have bully sticks and cake.
So
Hey!
who's the loudest one, Dan?
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah.
Got his bow tie.
Go have your treats.
Oh, without you?
Yeah, go ahead. Da 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 da.
Other one?
All right.
So which one of the two guys is the loudest?
That would be the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jangle. Chop only barks when he's irritated. He's pretty laid back. Oh, there's Phoebe. Oh,
Say hello,
he's
Phoebe.
famous internet dog.
Phoebe. Are you mouthy? Are you sassy? Yeah, you gonna sit? Sit. Good.
Woohoo!
Come here.
Oh, right on. Like the Vans, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Probably had like 4 pairs of those in my time.
I think I have like 8 or 9 pair right now.
Aren't they so comfortable?
And that's
Oh my
why I
God.
have 8 or 9 pair. The problem is they wear out too quick.
Yeah, they do. I think they deliberately do that.
Hey, my buddy.
There's
Yeah.
Kenton. Oh, who's your buddy?
That's Jesse.
All right.
Hey, Jesse.
You gonna say?
He's just chilling.
Yeah, he's very relaxed. Unless he hears something at the door, he goes crazy.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, he's great little guard dog. He couldn't do much, but he's a little ankle biter, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Kenton, thanks for joining us. No drama. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Chris, good to see you.
Hey, Drama.
Thanks for joining
What's
us.
up, buddy?
I appreciate it.
Hey, Ed Bad. The show has gone to the dogs. Well played.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's try it over here where it was.
And Ed Bad's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Ed. Welcome. Yeah,
Yeah, welcome along.
today's a doggone day, looks like.
It's them doggone video games turning kids' minds to mush.
So it all kicked off, I guess, with Chop's birthday today. It is Chop's birthday. He's 7 years old. Purebred American Rottweiler.
Show us down to the dogs.
And just the sweetest thing walking the face of the earth.
No drama. What's your first name?
Look at this.
I think that's Matt.
Went from slot cars to arcade, then the dog show.
Yeah, we've done some slot cars this week.
We covered it all. Oh, that is something.
But yeah, I like that angle. But you're losing the bottom of the track, but you have most of it in there.
ZSJ Slot Car Raceway. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, that's looking
Fair.
Yeah, you're just losing the one corner, but you're getting all the rest of it fairly okay. You're lucky you have plenty of places to put the camera. That's the only thing. You have plenty of beams and stuff on the ceiling, so there's lots of options available.
Options good.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the problem is with the low ceiling, it's hard to get the high angle to look down on the track.
Yes, I concur with your assessment, sir.
yeah.
That's how it ended up in the rafters.
That's right. That's where they all end up, actually, most of them. Except for those lucky people who are like way up there.
Yeah, see, I knew that would be too close. That's way too close. And that's about as far back as I can go right there.
Oh,
You're losing,
that is
you're
so
only
cool.
losing one corner.
Sir? What'd you say,
Oh,
Harry?
right there.
You have everything there, but you're only losing one corner. You have all the rest of the track in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing a lot that way.
Yeah, I know you're losing a lot this way. Yeah, that's not good.
I think that view from last night where I was just up there on the side is going to be the best, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, wait, there's one more I want to look at.
No
No
drama.
drama. It's nice to know your name. It's nice when people come in. It's nice to be able to say hi, Tom, and hi, Joe, and So good stuff. No drama. I know your name now. I got to write that down.
Kenton's on. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try the view that Kenton said looked good. Hang on here. We're going to go back to that.
Did you ever get things like this, and you spend 2 or 3 hours moving your camera around, and then you end up going back to where you were at the start?
Yep.
Right there, isn't it? Well, but it just shows you're trying to attain something better and make it better for everybody, including yourself. So
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go. Kenton says first one from last night is the best view.
And that is
Steve's in the house. Thanks for joining us, Steve. I appreciate it. Well,
Hi, Steve.
that's all right, Steve. If anything, you're consistent, and we appreciate consistency.
Hey, better late than never.
Yep.
Story of my life.
It's like my carpentry skills, consistently bad.
You got red-green carpentry level skills?
Red, green, yeah. Lots of duct tape.
I was more into metalwork. I preferred welding.
Oh, man. Love welding.
Yeah. I love the smell of welding, cutting metal, welding metal. It's great. Especially in the winter, it keeps you warm.
There you go.
That angle's looking good, but it just feels far away. But maybe on the big screen it won't be so far away.
Well, let's see.
We can see the whole track. Well, maybe one little bit. You need to go over a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's close. That's fairly close.
Okay, now what if everybody stood against the back wall while they raced?
It's a possibility.
But they can't see the pit lane then.
Oh, they can see the pit lane. They got eyes.
Yeah, but from the back wall. I think, like Dan said, at least they won't be in the way. And you know, sometimes it's more interesting to look at people's faces, looking at the camera, where you can see different people react differently. I think that would be the perfect situation to have the guys at that back wall. We can see the whole track and we can see the racers.
That looks pretty good right there, and you can see the TV too.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Got your big head. Yeah, it is a melon-sized head. I will not argue with that. You know, when I raced BMX, I actually had to flex my helmet on both sides, pull it apart to squeeze it over my friggin' melon head. So he's absolutely right. It is a melon. So true story.
At that angle as well, if you go over to the back wall, Todd, when you're ready, and just let us see what height you are in relation to the track.
Yeah, I'm just holding on to it right now because it's a little bit below the beam.
Okay.
Let me move it up to the beam here and reevaluate.
Yeah, I'd just be interested to see the guys' faces as they're racing as well as the track. So I want to see what size you are against the back wall.
Here's where I stand. So, I don't know.
Okay, well, now, obviously we have the wood beam.
So we can see everything of you except her head.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, we can see your face now.
Okay.
So from there, we can see all the guys' faces when they're racing as well.
I don't see that. Usually people stand over here because we need help shagging the cars, marshaling them. But, you know, we might be able to put a guy or two back here if they want to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're probably going to have...
on the other wall to your right-hand side, this wall, we can have a guy there.
Adam likes to stand right there.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So
I like Kim's idea. What if everybody kneeled?
and pray to the slot gods.
Yeah.
It's a twofer.
Yes. Please let my Porsche win, please, Lord. My 917 is good. Please bless it.
That's actually that's a good angle, Todd. We can see everything. We can see the racers. We can see the track.
Yeah, right? I think that's money. So Kenton was right.
Actually, you know what? I just had an idea as well, Todd. Do you see when you were kneeling down there? You weren't blocking the track. What if the guys who want to race if the guys who want to race right at the controllers there? What if you have a couple of chairs and those guys can sit on chairs when they're racing?
Can you guys see? You guys can't see me now, can you?
How about we Dorf on slot car?
Exactly.
We can't see you. We can only see your belly.
You guys cannot see me now, correct? Hey,
no.
So they can stand right here, actually. And what about right here?
Yeah, you're good there.
We can still see the track. Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, this is where Dave, the hat guy, likes to stand.
Perfect.
And then the other two guys like to stand there. Then we get one guy to stand here. Most people like to be down here, so it'll probably work out fine.
Oh, I think that's the best angle, definitely. Then, yeah.
And I might be able to.
That works really good.
Yeah, and then if Adam stands there, that's all fine and dandy.
1, 2, 3.
That means if somebody marshalling on almost every corner and still not blocking the camera, that sounds good.
You see, even if you only had one person standing in front of the camera, only one, you know what I mean? That would be still a lot better than having two there.
Yeah, because they're only blocking 1 foot of track, really, you know. So
and it's a straightaway, literally, so you're not going to miss anything.
Yeah. No, that's a good angle there you had just a second ago, Todd.
Oh, it looks like Steve's getting his first 132nd car. What did you purchase, Steve?
That's it, Todd, yeah. Yeah.
Trying to get the beam out of there. I don't think I can.
I think you can just cut that out, no?
No.
You don't need
Somebody,
that. It
somebody
looks
in
like
West Virginia might.
you don't need that. It looks like you got lots of extras.
Yeah, that's true.
If you get any fat visitors upstairs, you can tell them don't stand on that part of the floor. Take the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to stand on this side of the kitchen, not there.
Yeah, I'll put a big circle up there. You know, don't stand there. Ooh, it's electric. Is it Steve? Did you get the white one?
Dodge Challenger. Okay.
I would like to put a pit lane on the other side of the track, Dennis, or move that one over there.
Oh, that
Really cool. Any Dodge Challenger is really cool. I
yeah,
really want to get that white Skelectrix one so I can have me a Vanishing Point one.
it's orange one.
Oh, and he's got the Super B logo. Steve, you rock, man.
Yeah, it's got a good logo there. DK Moon, no fat people in this spot.
Yeah. Little sign.
Make the ugly one stand there.
Okay, that's funny. That's really funny.
Oh my
We'll call it the Melonhead Zone.
gosh.
But even with the beam, it still works. It's probably the best angle.
Yeah,
You can come down a little bit and lose a little bit of the beam if you tilt it just a little bit more.
Well,
And
I want to keep the TV in there though, so they can check out Smart Race.
Right?
Oh,
You
where's
know
the
what you
TV going to be? Oh, I see the TV. Okay.
Because
But
once
it
you're on,
would be very hard to see the TV.
well,
It'll be so small on screen.
once you're on with YouTube and everything, you know, and it's the full screen, it might be visible.
Do you have
What?
stickers, Todd?
Stickers, not yet. We're working on it.
Put your
wait.
logo right on that beam right there in front of the camera.
Oh, that's a good idea.
For sure.
Yeah,
I
great
Right?
can just do a printout and do that.
Yep.
But that's a good idea.
I'd do that. Yeah.
That's a really good idea. Thank you.
You're more than welcome to put mine there too if you'd like.
Yeah.
I should make a wall of fame like Pat has.
You
But
need to
that's
put
a
your
great
logo
idea,
here,
Dan.
maybe.
Yeah.
Your
Great
logo
idea.
here, $20. Sell space on your beam.
Yeah, that's funny. Steve, I actually have a 65 Belvedere with a 440 and a 727 out in the garage. That's my 1-to-1 slot car.
Holy. Edward S.F., thanks for joining us. Sorry if I already asked, but what size is the table? What size is that table, brother?
Oh boy. 13 and a half long. This piece here is 4 feet. And that is 8 feet. So it's a little cattywampus, but yeah, it's 13 and a half total length. And since
I tell you what, you got a lot of good, interesting track on that size table.
yeah, I'd like to get some S curves back in there, and I think I might be able to do it like back here, just with some 130s, just a short little section. But
I think there's a lovely flow to it. You have some lovely straights going into those banked curves as well. It looks great.
Kenton thinks you should show off your track on your next show.
Yeah, I'll come back in again. Oh, I did stop in that one time, but it was when you were ending. So, but yeah, I'll try to get back again.
Yes, sir. Harry's got to get down and poke in, see Kenton as well. When you get your indoor track finished off there, Harry, you should drop in and visit Kenton and the guys and for pimp your layout. That's what it's called, right, Kenton? Pimp your layout?
Oh, he wants me to bring. You mean you want me to show the car? I kind of got it covered up for the winter, and it'd be dark. You wouldn't be able to see it for crap. Let me see how my garage lighting is, maybe. Thank you, Edward F. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, I already pulled the battery out and everything because it's gotten down to 20 degrees and stuff here. So
Yeah, the car and the layout. Yep. So don't show up to his show without the car, brother.
yeah, apparently not. You guys haven't seen Kenton's show. It's really cool because he just sends out. He's got an invite, and anybody can pop in and show their track. So I think it's a really neat idea.
Yep. I've been on a few times, for sure.
I didn't know. I've been educated.
I'm sorry I missed that, Steve. So you have a Charger then? That's cool. Very cool. What year? My first car was nearly a Super Bee, but my mom wouldn't let me have it. That might have been a good thing in the long run.
I must check out Kenton's show more often. I must go and check out your channel a bit more, Kenton. Did you ever get sometimes you subscribe to somebody, but even though you have the button pressed, they always seem to get lost in the pile up of YouTube stuff?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to have to purposely go out and check Kenton's channel. Very good. I was actually looking at something on his channel today.
A 300-pound tank. You must elaborate on that, Steve. A homemade tank?
Someone got subbed. Whoever got subbed, yeehaw. Everybody, sub it up. Blue Crew.
Oh, please.
If you're not, if you're blue, you're the Blue Crew. Make sure you hit up Todd. I appreciate it. Todd appreciates it. Harry appreciates it. And if you're new,
do Harry's too at Scale Slot Cars, and of course Dan.
Yep, make sure you guys hit everybody up, please. We appreciate it. We work hard. We've been working on this all day long, slaving. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
There's Steve. I'm not subscribed to Steve. Now, Steve only has 6 subscribers. Steve, you got 7 subscribers now.
Well, Steve's not a slot car channel. Steve's an actual person.
Yeah, but he's still got a subscription.
That's okay. No biggie.
Hey, he might show some sweet videos of his tank in his car, so hey.
Yeah, right.
It might inspire him to start banging up some stuff. You never know.
I don't know what the Armor Tech kit is, Steve, but it sounds really cool. I'll try to remember to check it out. That's what's really neat is there's so many, and that's one of the things I'm going to try to do more on my show is try to, just mention more slot car channels because there's so many great channels out there. HO, 132nd, even the Carrera Go. There's so many cool ones, and it's neat. There's no wrong way to slot car.
Right. Yeah, there is not. And everybody has their own preference too, so that's always important as well when you're thinking about what you want to watch or be a part of. There's no reason why you can't watch and be a part of any of it. You want to be taking in all of it as much as you can. I mean, a nice looking slot car is a nice looking slot car. It doesn't really matter which scale, right? Like this car. And by the way, the white car like this is out now by AFX. So if you guys haven't caught that yet, the white GT40 is out now. So you got cars like this by AFX, right? And then you got cars like this by Revo Slot. Then you got cars like this by Carrera, right? And then you got cars like this by Auto World. So where do you draw the line? I don't know. There's so many nice looking slot cars out there that even the HO cars can be modified to ride on the larger scale cars. So, yeah. I don't discriminate with slot cars, but I do with trains.
It's really cool that you've got trains on your layout. That's really sweet. My HO layout, I always wanted to have a train on it. Oh, by the way, Edward, congrats on retirement. I hope I get there someday. I still got
God. Well, lots of room to build slot car tracks now. Lots of time.
I got less than a decade, but the better part of one. So.
2 questions. Kenton, are you part of the Blue Crew? And No Drama, are you part of the Blue Crew? I don't have Facebook or YouTube up right now. I can't see the color of people's names.
Who are you asking about? Kenton? No, he's not. He's not in the blues. As in the Spanners, yeah.
How about No Drama?
No Drama isn't either.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom, gents.
Yeah, no problems, brother. So next week, you guys will make you part of the Blue Crew as well. I want to make everybody who's here on a regular basis part of the Blue Crew. That way we're more effective on what we do. Getting stuff out there and making sure that just everybody gets our just desserts, because there's a lot of people putting out a lot of nice content here, and we want to make sure that everybody gets seen if they want to be seen, and that's important. So
We all subscribe to each other, take care of each other.
It's like where are we here? Okay, so we'll pop Todd out for a minute. I don't mean Pop Tart. I mean Todd from Toju. And so, what do you guys think? Personally, I really like his layout. He's got a nice look to it. It flows nice. It seems to run well. So let's have another look at it. Yeah, you see, I really like that. That's a very, very nice design. Not too many crossovers. Looks good. Good setup.
Yeah,
good
like
area.
I wouldn't even change that. I think there's enough bends and there's enough little wriggles on it already.
Yeah.
Great looking track.
It has appeal for sure. It stands out. Looks nice. Looks good on video.
Cool. I'll check it out here in a bit. Oh, hey everybody. Kurt just messaged me. He's out of the hospital. He says he
Yeah, I
feels
was going to ask how Kurt is.
he says he feels a lot better. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know what they did. I'm gonna have to ask him. So did they chop you open or not? Question mark. I'm kind of blunt.
Oh, yeah.
So what's funny? He sent me this, and I'm gonna read you this. This is so funny. Phoebe, shut up. Let me see here. All right, I asked him, I said, good luck under the knife today. Did they already do the procedure? Is it upcoming? And here's his reply. Well, Todd, I farted a couple times, so now they want to run some more tests or something. I laughed so hard at that. That is so funny. This is Kurt. If they did cut him open, that's his 5th abdominal surgery, man. I feel for the guy. I guess he had a come to Jesus meeting with the surgeon though. The surgeon explained to him that he's got to pull his head out of his ass on eating, and, and try to walk around more and all that. But Kurt's got a bad back from his job, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, enough of all that. Hey, Three Rooms, welcome to the chat.
Hi, Mal.
Yeah.
Welcome around.
Not tack like me. I'm pretty blunt. It gets me in trouble sometimes. One time, we were getting ready to do a meeting at work, and my boss sent me an email. He says, "Hey, you can't be yourself on that meeting." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because I guess I'm too blunt.
Whoa. Right? Hey, welcome to the show, brother. You're in the right place. Careful, bluntness will get you in trouble in this industry.
That's true. It will. Hey,
People just don't like to hear the truth. It really hurts them.
And Track Girl just messaged me. She burnt her pecan pie and she has to make a new one.
Uh-oh.
She did that last year. The exact same thing. She burnt her pecan pie.
All that work, man.
I know, and those things take a while to make.
Yep, they do. Tasty
But
though, but I bet you still
They're
eat it.
good. Oh, she's replying. I like that groovy music you got going there. I feel like I'm in a club.
All right, on. Party time.
Woo! Oh, there it is. Woo. Here, I'll raise the roof.
Yeah.
I'm so 90s.
Are you?
I'd still eat it. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Peel off the burnt stuff and eat the rest. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's all we need is us most people will still eat it as long as it's not completely just a little crusty char.
Yeah, you throw it, enough Cool Whip will fix anything.
That's right.
Wow. Cool Whip gets the applause.
Cool Whip. The crowd likes Cool Whip.
I made some homemade vanilla bean ice cream today for my pecan pie.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I don't screw around. You know, if you're gonna eat that bad, you might as well throw it, make it ice cream instead of that whatever Cool Whip is. I'm not dissing it; it's good, but what is it?
It depends. If you get one of them is edible oil and one of them is actually cream, like a dairy product.
Right.
I'm not sure which is which. I can confuse them, but certainly one is one and one is the other. I don't know if you like edible oil. Most people don't even know. They just think it's whipped
Yeah,
cream.
that's what cream filling is in your oatmeal cream pies, your cupcakes, all that. It's just whipped Crisco. Whipped and sugared Crisco.
If it set off the smoke alarm, it's probably too burnt to eat.
Well, I don't think it did that, but she didn't elaborate on how black it did get.
Oh, Edward's got to run soon.
Supposed to be whipped cream. Yeah, whipped cream is really good. I think one year I did make actual whipped cream, Steve. It's very easy to make. You don't even have to have a really good mixer. Just a little one of them, electric mixers that you have to hold in your hands to like do cakes with and stuff.
What kind of machine do you have, Todd, for making ice cream? Because I have one too. Do you have to freeze an inside drum and then put it in the machine?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I think
No,
do you have Cuisinart?
Yeah, I have that one.
Oh, that's the one I have. Yeah, that's awesome. Works great.
Well, there's a vanilla bean ice cream recipe on my channel.
Oh, I'll check it out, man, for sure.
Yeah, it'll tell you exactly how to make it. It's really easy.
So is Greg here actually saying that they make some sort of an ice cream with beans and vodka?
Why not?
Really? Vodka
Yeah.
ice. Wow.
You have to be careful though, or the vodka will unset. You won't be able to set anything because it drops the freezing point.
That's true. That's true. I used to have one of them old ice
I've
cream
never
makers.
heard of vodka ice cream.
And vodka shots, and when you make Jello shots with vodka, it's the same thing. If you put too much vodka, it won't set.
That's about the only way I like Jello.
Ew! Jello shots.
You know what's really good is the Everclear watermelon.
Oh man!
I haven't done that.
Pumping a hole in the watermelon,
Yep.
dumping the Everclear in.
Yeah, you put a hole in that sucker, put the bottle in there, and wait about an hour and cut that baby up, and you will be drunker than shit and not even know it.
Oh boy, many outdoor field festivals with loud music while chomping on one of those, man. That's a good way to start your day and your weekend.
Greg, are you saying your wife makes vanilla extract herself? That's really cool.
Mix extract. Wow. Is that for sale by chance, or did she just make it for herself? Is it a craft? Because that's cool.
Right now, Best Buy, well, not Best Buy, Costco, they usually have vanilla beans seasonal, and they're not stupid expensive. So I usually pick up like 3 tubes of vanilla beans, and it'll last me all year.
Oh yeah.
Because real vanilla bean ice cream, it's noticeably
Way
better.
Way
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
And you get those sweet little black flecks in there.
Oh, love that, hey? Oh man.
Absolutely, eh?
Good day, hoser. I
Yeah,
saw a
you
video.
know,
Guy
I
put
used to watch Bob and Doug all the time,
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Oh yeah, I love SCTV. God bless John Candy. Rest in peace. One of the greatest comedians ever. Uncle Buck himself.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really cool, Greg, that she makes her own vanilla extract. That's badass.
I see DK Moon has the recipe for hillbilly ice cream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's got the coolest name.
Who are you referring to?
Fuku.
Oh, Fuku.
Yeah, we know what that means.
So is this gonna stick, Daniel, or is this just sort of in the meantime thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is what we're intrigued by. And it depends on where you. It's funny. I've seen it a few times where someone goes, "Hello, FUCK, oh," and then someone else's name as well. So it looks like you're actually saying, "Hey."
I think that's the whole point. It's that's why it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
actually
of
quite funny.
of course. Right, cool.
A little mason jar with beans and vodka. I'm like, oh, vanilla vodka.
Yeah.
Clever. Hey, Keith Horton, how are you, man?
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith. Hello, Dan. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy
Oh, that
Thanksgiving
sounds
to you, brother.
interesting.
Appreciate you being here. I've
Ice
enjoyed
cream
your
with
channel for years. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
ice cream with honeycomb pieces. That sounds interesting. Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
Honeycomb Kids, save the day.
That's right.
Don't see those commercials anymore. Sugar Smacks.
Kurt said no, he didn't have to get cut open, so that's outstanding.
Right on.
I bet they gave him some serious colon blow, though.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
probably sitting on the toilet a good 2-3 hours. But that's a better alternative than getting cut open. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, Todd, it wasn't Greg's wife wasn't making vanilla vodka. She was that pulls the vanilla out of the beans.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But I do assume that if you're only to let it go for like
Yeah.
a couple weeks, you would have
Yeah,
vanilla
the honeycomb
vodka.
hideout. Those commercials were great.
Yeah. Rookie Model Railroading, thanks for joining us. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Hey, rookie model
Well done,
railroad.
rookie.
I love the whole diorama side of railroading. It's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I had I started off my hobby career as a 1.5-year-old HO train using gentleman.
Very glad to hear
We got a picture of me with my grandpa
serious colon blow.
on the table. And he's still talking about colon blows.
I asked him. I had to. That's outstanding. Glad to hear it. Did they give you some serious colon blow? LOL. Hey, what are friends for? If you can't harass your friends. I've known Kurt since he was 13 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I've tasted synthesized vanilla, and it doesn't taste very good.
What is synthesized vanilla?
It's artificial vanilla. I've seen it for cooking and stuff. It's huge anywhere that doesn't really care about actuality.
I like that description.
It's very alcohol-y. I don't know how else to put it. It's really strong with alcohol, like raw. I don't know. It's
It's
like,
almost vanilla.
oh yeah, right. It's alcohol with a splash of vanilla. Oh my God.
Well, the very fact that he says he worked at a chemical plant making it, it's like it's kind of okay.
You know, my favorite candy is Reese's Pieces, and I found out they've got forever chemicals in the damn peanut butter mixture. That just are not all the Reese's peanut butter, like Reese's peanut butter cups and all that. It's like, damn it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's no good, man.
All
I
right.
started off with model trains as well, Dan. Double
Yeah.
O gauge. Double O gauge is what we had in the UK and Ireland. You guys usually HO gauge. Yeah.
HO in North America mostly, yeah.
Yeah, we double O. They run. I think they usually run on each other's tracks most of the time.
Yeah.
But that's what I started. My dad had a British steam locomotives. That was my first hobby as such. Yeah.
Yeah, my
Double O
first
gauge.
HO train was a steam locomotive that puffed smoke.
Yeah.
One of those chuggers.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Really
Great
nice.
memories.
Yeah, but you can only do so much, right? So I can't be doing. I go too full out, right? I go full out for HO. I went full out for Carrera. I cannot even buy a train at all. Can't
Yeah.
buy a train. Can't buy a
Do
track.
you watch?
Can't even
Do you watch train channels? I go into the model railway channels. I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, oh, I got to get a train. And then I'm thinking, no, stop, behave yourself, because you know it'll cost you a bloody fortune.
I love it. I just love, especially the new ones that are digital, and they look so great. And watching these guys review these engines that are just like, I just look at it and I know for a fact it's probably like $800 Canadian.
You gotta go out.
They're expensive. Yeah, they're expensive.
All out, right? You just absolutely have to go all out.
Whoa,
and that in itself is a problem.
I gotta take.
Well, that's why I went. You seen my post where I went to the Riga Railway Museum a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they had the big model railway in there, and after looking at that, I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe. And then I had to say, no, stop it, because, like you said, once you go in, that's it. You're broke. You know, like you can't do slot cars and radio control cars and model railways. It's just too much.
Yeah, no kidding. It really becomes a full bag.
Well, the only reason I go with the slot cars above the railway is the railway for me it's very relaxing. I like the madness of the slot cars.
Right? Although model trains is very relaxing, because with model trains you don't hold a controller. You just you're in, you're out. You know what I mean?
You just watch
set
it creation,
and
you
just
make
watch
this
it happen.
creation, and
right. It's like watching a fire. You know what I mean? It's just you sit back and you just disappear into the fire, crackling and doing its thing.
Yeah, and even like when you get really immersed in it, you can hear it as the wagons make the clickety clack as they go over the fish plates where the tracks join, and it's great.
Is that Toju and his dog? You betcha it is. There, Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that's right, DK Moon. We had the 00 gauge, this Hornby do 00 gauge. And then in Europe, the Germans do, the Germany, Fleischmann, they do HO gauge. But OO gauge is what we had in Ireland and England. But they still ran on the same track.
Did they?
Yeah. Do you know what I love? The ON30 narrow gauge, Bachmann. Absolutely. So they're O-scale trains, but they run on HO 00 track. So they're a narrow gauge, but they're real niche. But they're like these Shay locomotives that went up the mountains collecting logs and all. Fabulous. Absolutely love them. So I had to set up with those.
Yeah, that's it's like what Pat had set up there on his setup too. Pat Slots, and
N-gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, Pat, we're all thinking of you, brother, and not a moment in time. It's important to us that you're okay, and
absolutely,
we definitely appreciate you, and we wish you health and happiness for sure. So we're all thinking of you, brother. I just want you to know that. I know you couldn't be here today, but we are thinking of you. So Pat, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
And Pat does watch the shows later. You know, if he's not up to it, he'll go tomorrow or tonight in Australia, and he look at the show and enjoy it anyway.
For sure. Yeah, it'll give him something to do. You know. So, well, he's getting better. It definitely will help his mind, keep his mind busy, which is a good thing, because he's. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that, Pat. We're thinking of you, brother. So for sure. What do we got here? Went to Hobby Lobby today, picked up 2 Auto World cars, went to check out, charged for one. I felt dirty walking out of the store, but quickly.
Yeah, they're a good company. They'll be all right.
With excitement. Yeah.
They'll be okay.
I'm sure you'll be able to press on. Yeah. That's all right. Hobby Lobby, yeah, they're not really mom and pop, but it's an interesting scenario. Hey, Slot Car Daddy, Ted's in the house.
Hey, Ted, welcome along.
Metal, Ted. Welcome to the chat, Ted. Metal.
Yeah. Bad karma. Yeah, for mountain rails, often narrow gauge was used.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So, what do you got going on lately, Ted? What's happening, brother? You ready for the winter season and getting back into slot cars? The good Lord bless you. Well, that's one way of looking at it. Yep.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason, they say.
Yep.
Mostly.
Yeah, the only problem is you got to figure out what the reason is.
Yeah. When is payback going to come? That's the.
Sometimes it's not written on the wall, you know?
Yeah, they're head
Lots of
scratchers at times.
Ted's got lots of work going on. Looking forward to another episode with you and De Leon. Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice relaxed show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching one of you guys' shows. I actually made that one of my videos of the week because it was cool you guys were getting back after your break. Both you and De Leon.
Yeah, pretty good, man. All right. Okay, so what is this the layout where you're going to be working on here, Scott?
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change anything yet, but I think we definitely got the view nailed down. I just got to test it out. I probably won't be able to race Friday because Dave's out of town and everybody's doing Thanksgiving stuff. Unless Track Girl wants to race, which I'll see if she wants to.
Huh.
So, but yeah, I'm very happy with the view.
Yeah, that's a perfect view now.
Yeah,
And
then,
as we were saying, if the lads are scattered around, they're not really going to block the track at all.
Yep. I want to put a second camera right there. That'd be really cool looking that way. Because you get to see all the straights, the cars coming at you. You might even get to see them wipe out before right here.
Yeah.
Because that's a good wipeout spot right there.
Good shot right there, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Good day, hey, hoser. Looks good, looks good.
Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. That's what our goal is. We're trying to make it look good. Make it.
And Mal was asking what's the length. You were saying that it's 14 foot. Is that what you said, Todd?
13 and a half.
13 and a half foot. Okay. It's just Mal from Three Rooms was asking us.
Sorry if I missed that.
Oh, he's just up now.
All right, guys. So, on the slot car note, what do you got? What's your favorite? What do you got on your table right now?
Yeah. What's happening?
For me, this is what's on my table right now. I'm working on this one. Harry, what are you working on?
Well, really, I'm planning on doing that Scale Electrics Ford Escort test run tomorrow. That's my plan.
Okay.
So that'll be driven in anger tomorrow and with the possibility of some crashing.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
I still need to get half of these cars pulled apart and cleaned up and lubed again.
Ted, that's Todd Tojo.
Oh, hey Ted, sorry. We're testing out this new webcam I got that can actually see the whole track. So we've been screwing with the view about half the show. So
it's called the Haircut Head Cam.
Yeah, there you go. The Big Melon head cam. Here, there it is. This is the Big Melon right here. Oh, there we go.
Don't smile, it makes your head look bigger.
Yes. Largest Melanus, if I was in a Wile E. Coyote
Largest
cartoon.
Melanus.
It would say like, Todd, Toju Racing, largest Melanus right above my head.
And then a little noise. Blink.
Yeah, exactly. And they'd freeze, like I'm like...
So we were
Yeah.
talking, Todd.
Even
We
a
were talking
metal-
about that sticker on the beam. You know the way Dan was saying, put a sticker. Well, you can put a sticker on the beam saying "Mind Todd's head"
Right,
instead of "Mind your head."
Yeah, there we
Mind
go.
Todd's
Right
head.
here.
Yeah, right there.
Jughead Cam.
Large melon zone.
Large melon zone.
This is
Oh
terrible.
my gosh.
Jughead Cam. That's all right. We're all laughing.
Hey Todd, I have to say to you, Todd, wait till you hear this. I was doing a video today of a bit more cutting I'm doing to my track, to this adjustment doing. And I done the video and I went back and looked at it, and I'm wearing this t-shirt that is not very good for someone my size, and I look ridiculous. But the thing is, I've already done the cutting, I've made a recording, there's nothing I can edit out. I was just thinking, look at the state of me. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
So-
funny when you see yourself on video. I can't remember. I saw it was like a meme. It was like what you see yourself when you look in the mirror, and then what other people see when they look at you, and then what you see when you see yourself in video or on camera. It was kind of interesting. And
But when I saw myself, I was very disappointed. It's one of those things we instantly say, I gotta lose weight big time. I've gotta go on a diet big time.
Ted, it might have been your video I saw. I saw somebody with a slot car track that had that Goodyear blimp, and I'm like, I gotta find one of them. And I just did a search and found it, and boom. And it looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how he showed it in his race with the two cars, the Kamala and Trump race. So
I'll have to see that.
Douglas is working on Ferrari. Jesus.
Pit lane.
Yeah, the Carrera Ferrari 588XX. It's
Nice, Doug.
digitized, adding lights. Very nice.
Cool
Doug's
stuff.
working on
Yeah.
second pit lane. Pit lane. Getting the piece going that I bought at the NSR Nationals. Nice.
2 pit
Yeah,
lanes.
that's very cool. Very cool. Kim's painting up a McLaren. That's pretty sweet.
McLaren M88 HO resin. Oh man, nice.
Those are
Very
sweet
nice.
cars. Very sweet cars.
Yeah. HO, they're hard to come by. They're not prevalent, you could say.
Yeah, I got to get inside this. This was an Evolution car. They put a digital chip in, and 917. And whoever did it, the hack job, cut the light wires off. There's about half an inch of wires left exactly. And so I've got to get in there and fix that so I can have some headlights. It's really dumb.
So I wet sanded that, so it's almost ready for painting now. I'm going to paint it grey.
Oh yeah, Harry, great job, man.
So that's the Mercedes. So that's in line. You know the way you always have a few things you need to catch up on. So that's on the list.
I love the radiator cutout on those Mercedes.
Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it, on the bonnet? Yeah.
Thank you, Ted. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm up to. I haven't painted a slot car yet. I've never painted a plastic car. So it should be interesting. I'm using normal automotive paint. So let's see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll just turn it into some sort of a demented stock car or something, you know?
Good girl.
Yeah.
And I'll crash it a lot on my track, so...
Oh, we love crashing. We crash a lot.
Oh, crashing is great. I love crashing.
Nice.
Because we're on a WSR 3D chassis.
Harry's got a toque on his head.
Yeah, but it's a Star Wars too, so we've got that going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got double princesses as well.
Nice.
Double
nice.
Star Wars princesses. Now show them the big one, Harry.
Oh, this guy.
You need to dart. There you go.
Yes, Harry, you are.
He's one of the first ones ever out.
Excellent, Harry.
So
The Force.
he's missing his lightsaber, but otherwise he's intact, and the cloak is in perfect condition as well. So
Check that out, eh? Wow. 1977, ladies and gentlemen. That came out before the movie.
yeah.
Wow. If he had his saber, he'd be worth a lot of money.
That's what I
Yeah, the
was
saber makes a lot of difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of I had all those. I even had the Death Star, but you outgrow them and you just piss them away, and then you find out they're worth a fortune when you're an adult.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you just play with these things and you bash them and you bury them at the back garden, and they could be still out there, and they're worth a bloody fortune then years later.
Yeah, yeah. I had one of those big tracks, the little programmable 6-wheel truck that had the bed that you could program to actually, dump and everything. I think that's what it was called. Those things are worth a lot of money now too. That I really wish I would have kept. That thing was neat. It had like a keypad on the top of it, and you programmed in, how far you wanted it to go, and then it would turn, and then how far after it turned, and it took like 50 commands in and all that. This would have been about 78 or so.
All right, guys. Well, as we come to the end of our night, we're here at 1.5 plus hours, and we're pretty much at our time limit for today. I want to thank Todd for letting us join him in his absolutely fantastic little zone he's got there with the pinball machines and slot track. And oh yeah, he has that Defender game. Oh my god. We all love arcades, I'm sure. We all spend.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun now and then playing. We've got just about all the major arcade games and several pinballs and all that. So
yeah. So to Todd, I want to thank you for joining us tonight, brother. I absolutely appreciate it. Of course, you're more than welcome to join us anytime you'd like.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Harry, for myself, I'd just like to say happy Thanksgiving to all our American friends. Enjoy your evening, guys, and take it easy, and we'll see you all next week. Harry, any parting words, brother?
No, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I'll tell my partner tomorrow that it's Thanksgiving and I want a nice big dinner. Another excuse to eat more.
There you go.
Yeah, right on.
Tell her it's
Everybody-
Thanksgiving.
She's never heard of Thanksgiving, so I have to explain it to her.
Nice.
It's Thanksgiving across the pond, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody as well.
So thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight, and we'll see you all next week.
See you later,
Thanks,
Slap
guys.
Cowboys. Race on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all watching.
Metal. Bye.